am Ananya and you're watching me on Ananya's Passion on Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana. Now today what we're going to make is something really simple. It's vegetarian, but oh yes, it's really going to impress your guests when they're going to come over for a meal. Now what we're going to make is corn and spinach risotto. Okay, I know. It sounds like really exotic, and usually we associate the exotic with complicated, but no. If I can make it, so can you. It's really simple, and as I said, it's a fabulous thing to serve as a hostess. So let's look at all the ingredients. Oil, butter, chopped garlic, chopped onions, arborio rice, fresh cream, boiled corn, vegetable stock, finely shredded spinach, white wine, chopped thyme, Parmesan cheese powdered, black pepper, salt. So for the risotto, first we're going to add some butter into a pan which we've heated. Well, this is not really for your calorie conscious friends, but hey, sometimes you just gotta let yourself go. Okay, so here's a little chef trick which I picked up from a chef, of course. So we're going to add a little oil in this so that the butter doesn't burn. Okay, it's now nice and heated. Okay, now you're going to add the onions. And now we're going to let it saute till the onions are nice and transparent. That's when you know that they're cooked. Okay, now comes in the garlic. It's one of my favorite ingredients, you know. I just love the smell of cooking garlic. Oh, there. All right, this seems to be done. The garlic is turning brown. So now we're going to add some thyme. This is fresh, so we can add a little more. If you're using dried thyme, then that's stronger, so you probably need to cut down the amount a little. And the thyme is smelling as it's getting cooked. Now we're going to add the arborio rice. I think you'd get it at your local grocery. This is the rice that is used for risotto. If you don't get arborio, you're welcome to try your regular rice in this, but it sounds and it tastes more authentic with the original arborio rice. Alright, so here goes the arborio rice. Now you mix it up well. Okay, and now here goes in the wine. If it's Italian, there has to be wine. How nicely it sizzles. The reason we put in the wine is not just to make it sizzle, though that's fun, and to make it sound more Italian. It's really got another practical use. It's called the process of deglazing, so that the rice does not stick to the bottom of the pan. That's why we put in the wine. So now we've got the vegetable stock here, and we're going to put it bit by bit. Now this is particular to Italian cooking. We can put it ladle by ladle if you're cooking a really large dish in terms of feeding more number of people, but for this one, I think this jug will do just fine. So like the wine, this putting in water little by little is, well, it's an Italian technique, but the reason we do this is that the arborio rice is really high in starch content, and when you're adding water little by little, you know how much it is absorbed, and you're in control of getting the right consistency so that the risotto does not come out too watery, and you know exactly when to stop putting in water. Okay, now I think we've added enough water for the right consistency, and now we're going to add the spinach. So now mix in the green. We added the spinach now because if we had added it earlier, it would have probably burnt. And now goes in the corn. Lots of it. I really like corn. And I like the way this whole thing is shaping up. The light brown of the arborio rice, the bright green of the spinach, and the sunny yellow of the corn. This is what makes cooking fun. All right, now we're going to add the cream. I think that's about enough. So you mix it up now. So we mix it up now. The other thing is when you add the spinach later, it also retains some of its nutrients which won't get burnt and oxidized. In fact, you should turn down the heat so the ingredients don't get overcooked. We're almost done. The salt, a generous helping of pepper, and the Parmesan cheese, without which, of course, it wouldn't have been Italian. So you'll have to really balance off the salt and the Parmesan cheese, because the Parmesan cheese already has some salt, so make sure you don't oversalt the risotto. And I think we are done. See, it's got the right consistency, because by the time we plate it, it's going to become a little thicker. So yes, it's ready to be plated. Right, so now we're going to plate this, the corn and spinach risotto. And this is really perfect to serve in a dinner party, because this is vegetarian, so if you're planning your menu, you could keep this as the main course, and then of course you could make a side dish which is vegetarian and a side dish which is non-vegetarian. So this becomes a common thing which you could serve to all your guests. So here it is, and a generous helping of Parmesan cheese, and we're ready to serve. Bon appetit.